Hey Minecraft, Kallan here, and welcome back to another episode on the FutureCraft survival server. It is episode 8, and today we're starting things off at the Mooshroom Perimeter, where I'm joined here with Redstone Engineer, where we're going to go ahead and actually get some work done on the Mooshroom Perimeter that is not nearly halfway done. We've put in the walls, and a ton of the carpet flattened out the floor completely. Mostly actually. I have a bunch of beacons around the place for this, and a ton of storage. We also just set up a concrete duper so that we can get all the concrete powder we need for this wall. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a long episode.
The plans for today's video are to start flattening out the rest of the walls and place all the concrete powder in and start the mushroom farm.
And then this perimeter will be very good for a bunch of other farms too. We'll probably have a tree farm in here and other assortment of farms, such as an iron farm perhaps. We have arrived back at spawn here just behind the obsidian pillar, where we're going to be helping a new member, Ace Inventor, to build his new house that he's going to be building. He has a very specific build in mind, but I'll just follow along to see what we can do for him. The exterior of Ace's new house is finished. It is looking real nice, got a nice medieval look to it, and the roof is like one of the coolest roofs I've ever seen. He's added some spawn proofing to it with these buttons, and oof, it really does look nice. It looks like a bit like a woodland mansion to me. On the inside, I've added just a bit of decoration. Just on this wall for now. I'm still coming up with ideas for the rest of the house. And then up here, we'll have his bedroom. It's not lit up yet, so there's a bunch of mobs and stuff around. But I have to say, his house is looking real nice. Like, oof. Now I kind of want to build, now I kind of want to upgrade my house, but I'll probably do that in a later episode. I'm back at the perimeter, where I'm going to be building a new tree farm for the entirety of the server. It's a simple oak/birch design by El Mango that he just posted a video on like a few days ago. I just went into the world download, grabbed a schematic, and I'm gonna be building on the server so that we don't have to worry about wood. We don't need to worry about resources for the time being when we're building some other projects here on the server. Alrighty, let's get started. As we wait for me to finish up the tree farm, I have a few things I'd like to talk about. First things first, I'd like to thank Josh Farrer for the constructive criticism on my videos, who also suggested I should talk during time lapses. Big thank you to you. And I'd also like to talk about my new Patreon. If you enjoy my videos and maybe would like to support me, you can head over to the Patreon link in the description down below. Maybe have a look around the page, but supporting me on Patreon would make me really happy. I would also like to invite you to FutureCraft's Discord server. It's so great to see the people who watch my videos come onto the Discord server to ask questions and talk about Minecraft in general. You can also apply for FutureCraft there, so that's a nice bonus. Also, a few more things about the Patreon page in case you're not too sure on why I made one in the first place. With Patreon, I can get some financial support to make my videos better quality. This includes things like hardware and software, etc. And I would also like to talk about this farm designed by Ilmango. This farm produces about 2,300 birch logs per hour, and when using oak logs, about 1,000 oak logs per hour if I'm not mistaken. It's definitely not the best design in the world, and it comes with just a few issues, but it's great for single-player worlds where resources are scarce and stuff like that. We'll definitely be upgrading the farm once the perimeter is finished and we have some more space for different farms, such as this tree farm. However, like I said, it's great for single-player worlds and stuff like that, so if you want to build this farm, there will be a link to Ilmango's channel in the description down below, and also a link to the video where I built this farm from. To build it, I just copied off a schematic from his world download, and I just put it into FutureCraft because I'm not a fan of following tutorials, to be honest. That honestly does sound kind of ironic, since quite a few of the videos on my channel is literally just tutorials for different farms and stuff, so maybe I'll have to rethink that phrase, but for now, I'll just let you see the progress I've made. The tree farm is now finished. With this new farm built up, we'll finally be able to get all the birch and oak log saplings that we need exploration free. So this farm is very simple to make. Now that I've built it up and it's up and running, all I have to do is flick this lever and press and hold right on this slab, and I'll start growing the trees and start farming them. Though this design did have some imperfections, I had to change it up a little bit for it to work nicely on the server. But now that it's finished, it's really good at its job, farming a bunch of saplings, oak, birch as well. And here I fitted up an item filter so that it just filters the different types of woods into storage systems. And yeah, I guess we'll be probably using this farm for a good while until we build a double spruce tree farm. I am currently just placing in the wall for the perimeter, where Pigonato has made a nice, a lot of work with digging out the rest of the stone. And me, well, I'm just placing in the perimeter wall. It's honestly very tedious because if I show you how much wall I've placed, all this wall, except for maybe 5 or 6 strips that were placed by Spyro. Oh goodness, it's taken me a while to place this. You have to be random-ish when you place in the walls, and even then it does look, it looks pretty cool. Like, this is one of the strangest shaped perimeters I've ever seen. But a word of advice, if you're gonna build a perimeter, make sure to make it square and have an automatic wall placer, or you'll have to suffer like me. So, I'm here at the new Patron Island for all my little patrons. It's gonna be a nice little city in the sky, and it's going to be a little bit close to Ritz's base over there, but it should be fine. So this is the first of the islands, and what's going to be happening here is I'm going to be putting in the first armor stand and sign for my first patron. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so I'm just going to say the patron name, Garrett Hobbs. Garrett Hobbs, thank you so much for donating. You've donated $10 to me. That is so incredible, and I'm so very, very happy for that. And because you donated $10, you are a tier 3 patron. You will get your armor stand with your head and diamond armor. Now, to protect this armor stand, I'm going to encase it in glass. So, just need to piston the glass in. And boom. This will protect the armor stand from accidental smacks or anything. Alrighty, that is my first patron ever. Thank you so much once more. I'm very happy that you actually donated $10 to me. Spyro and I are currently working on the next project for the server. It's a nice little piston bolts to the Mooshroom Perimeter. It'll make getting through to and from the Mooshroom Perimeter a lot more fun and a lot faster. And you don't have to worry about wasting your elytra durability. Speaking of which, I should probably go mend it soon, since I'm gonna break it. And I am on a challenge on the server to never ever break an elytra ever. This is gonna take a while, but once we actually get the piston bolt there, we're gonna have to build another one so that we can actually return with the minecart, so that'll be a bit tiring. We have gotten a ton of the piston bolt finished. We've added a nice little auto minecart placer, and it just sends you off on your way. Zeph made this, I helped a tiny bit. We did a lot of the work on the piston bolt, so the way that this works is you just hit this note block, and then you right click on the minecart when it falls down. So I'll just do that. And off we go. Woo! We didn't have enough lamps to finish off the rest of it, but we'll add it later. But the piston bolt goes for a long time. Unfortunately, I think that's all the time I have for today. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button. And if you really loved it, do consider subscribing. It helps the channel out and me personally. And also, if you want to donate to my Patreon, that would be really, really greatly appreciated. I don't expect you to, but it really does help the channel out to help me make better quality videos for you guys for like funding for like a better computer or video editing software, etc. And also, if you would like to apply for FutureCraft, we have a Discord link in the description down below. So it would be great to have new players on the server. But as always, thank you so much for watching.